Morning, Ken.
Hey, let me get some coffee and I'll be on in a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah, no worries, no worries, no rush. I don't know if anybody else is going to join.
Yeah, see what's up. Mhm. All right.
You're in Mountain Time, right?
Mountain time, yeah.
Are you right on like the eastern part of it? I feel like you are because
Yeah, I'm about 5 hours away from Arizona, so I mean, or
how
from
about how about how
Phoenix.
about the how about the other way? How close are you to the central time zone?
Oh, wait, yeah, I'm closer to the West Coast than I am to the East Coast or West.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're closer to the western time zone, huh? Okay.
Well, I'm closer to the Arizona time zone, whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. What do we call that? Pacific?
Yeah, well, I mean, Pacific is the West Coast, and then
It,
Arizona just by itself, it changes, it
it
does its
doesn't.
own thing, or it
Yeah,
doesn't change. Yeah,
it doesn't change.
yeah. So some of the time Arizona is the same as us. Like, let's see, what time is it this
Right.
morning?
It's not right now.
No,
When daylight savings hits, then it's back to
uh,
weird.
yeah, it's 3 a.m. in Arizona, and then the same as LA, right? LA.
Name is La La Land.
Uh,
You were there not
yeah,
too long ago, weren't you?
yeah, they fly me out there sometimes. They're about to fly me out to Minnesota coming
Really?
up. Yeah,
Oh yeah?
yeah, yeah.
Where? What part? The Twin Cities?
Let's see, Lino Lakes.
Oh, Leo Lakes. Oh, okay. I don't know
Lino
what the hell
Lakes.
that is.
Yeah, so
Well, it's the land of 10,000 lakes is
yeah,
Minnesota.
Lino Lakes, Minnesota. Let's see.
Is it a retreat?
Uh, well, it's a prison,
Oh, it's a
and
prison there, huh? Ah,
yeah,
well,
yeah,
it's a retreat of sorts.
yeah. So it's on the north side of Minneapolis.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, so that's where Lino Lakes is at. So, and that's way up there though. Sheesh. So I'm going up there in October, and so that's gonna be. I probably need to book that travel today. Hmm, interesting.
You have to do that yourself.
Well, they give us the date and the time, and they tell us what to. But yeah, we have to book it with our company card, and then
Oh, there's no like a special
travel.
yeah, like administrative assistant or something that helps you guys with that stuff.
No, no, no.
Ah, well, whatever, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, there's like just over 300 people that work for Prison Fellowship across the country, and we are all work from home basically, and so. Everything we do, all of our company meetings and everything are on Zoom during the week, and then we just schedule times that whenever we have in-person meetings, it's always like a thing that we have to figure out.
Is that
Yeah.
that's like a private company,
So
Prison
it's a non
Fellowship?
it's a nonprofit organization.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, it's got to be, right?
yeah, so it's a yeah, it's basically a ministry. A so the our mission statement is to encounter Jesus with those affected by incarceration. That's our mission. And then our vision is to see revival inside and outside of the prison. So, yeah, we're doing the things. Cool. All
Yeah, there
right.
was a documentary I saw on YouTube. It was called Project some. It was a number Project Five I forget what it was, and it followed a guy that was in that through the beginning to the end, and he graduated. And
Hmm.
I'll have to look that up
Yeah. Yeah.
'cause it was a good
Definitely.
one. It was a guy that had like just tattoos all over his face, and just like if you came up to him on the street, you'd run the other way. But he
Yeah.
turned to
Yeah.
be a really, really good guy, and
So like 30% of the company are formerly incarcerated individuals, which
oh
is pretty crazy.
wow,
Yeah. Yeah.
well,
So, and
testimony,
yeah, there are some amazing, like my testimony is pretty good, but man, I've met
right?
a lot of people that have like full life sentences and stuff they've done. And there's this one guy up in North Dakota. He was on death row, like, and he did a full life sentence on death row. Got his sentence commuted by the governor, and now works for Prison Fellowship. Like,
Really?
yeah, God changed his life, and it just I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how you get off death row, but It just doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, I mean, right? He killed somebody, right? So
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what he did to get on death row, but yeah, I actually want to do an interview with him sometime. It'd be pretty cool. But yeah, he's on our Zoom calls. His name's Eddie.
yeah, man, it's weird the sentences that get handed out.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a good portion of people that are actually in prison and they didn't do the thing they were charged with, so it does happen. But
Like there was this girl up in this town called Wausau, Wisconsin, which is like an hour and a half west of here. And she had two dudes beat her boyfriend up because she thought he was cheating on her. They beat him up, kill him, and they all of them only got 7 years
wow.
for
Really?
felony
Well,
murder. Right.
yeah,
So
that's conspiracy to commit murder and everything. Like, you think?
right, but they all got it was just felony murder. So basically, they're saying that they it was felonious assault that happened that resulted
Resulted in
in
death.
death.
Hmm.
Right. So
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, it's odd. It's
Yeah.
like,
Very
well,
strange. Yeah, that's still killing somebody. Yeah.
right, but they were able to basically,
Downplay the charge or something. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
they were
crazy.
able to convince. Well, the actually the judge didn't want to. He never locked anybody up on probable cause because thought there was just lack of evidence, but they were able to indict the people on grand jury.
Mm, okay. Yeah. Yeah. The legal system's pretty crazy. I mean, well, the prison system, I'm still like pretty convinced that there's a whole industrial complex on the prisons, and uh,
Yeah,
so I mean, it's an
yeah,
industry.
right. God, you see that exploitation everywhere.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know, somebody sees a little bit of a market and
Yeah. And then it just
some interest
snowballs.
in that thing. Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Like the pharmaceutical industry, that's an industrial complex.
Yes,
War.
even like bars around here, down by the stadium, the Packer Stadium, those
Mm,
bars are all in. I call them industrial complex bars because they're metering their alcohol. You know, they don't give any free drinks out.
interesting.
Very high prices.
Yeah.
It's all just geared towards the money machine.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. It's a whole thing of just exploitation of human beings for the profit of the very few. Uh,
Right. I mean, at the same, I don't blame it. At the same time, it's like, yeah, I don't know. We only need so much squirreled away for ourselves.
yeah. Yeah. Pretty crazy. Uh, all right, Aaron. I guess I'm gonna jump off. Might grab a
Well,
couple
I'll just
couple
put my
more
camera
hours
on
of
here for
sleep.
a minute.
Yep.
Wait, you take a nap? Go back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a nap before I have to get back to. I mean, I don't have a Zoom call for another few hours, like at 9. So maybe I'll make it to the gym. You
There you
know?
go, man. Oh, hey, go get in there, walk
Huh?
around, and walk out.
Yeah, walk over there or something, right?
I used to go there, go on the elliptical for like 20 minutes, be like, all right, I'm done, and leave, and just
Yeah.
sooner or later I was throwing weights around and acting like I belonged and stuff, right? So
Yeah, my plan is I have this 5-day split that I've been wanting to do. I just haven't committed to actually do it yet. I've gotten 3 days through it like multiple times, but I always like shove off them in a couple of days. But yeah, I want to do so it's 3 upper body and 2 lower body days. So it's upper, lower, upper, lower, upper, lower. But and it has
actual weights.
yeah, it's actual strength like weight
Yep.
training. And so day on Mondays is chest and arms, and then Tuesdays is legs and lower back or whatever, legs and uh something. Yeah, I
Well,
forget. Yeah.
sometimes what I do is like, man, I don't. want to lift weights at all. But then I tell myself, okay, well, if you cut down all of your whatever weight you're doing by 75%, would you be able to do that? And I'm like, okay, I can do that, right? I don't want to go heavy right now. I
Right.
want to
Yeah.
just move something, right? And get the joints lubed up and stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes
So
you have to compromise with your ego a little bit to get that sucker moving, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Then once you
So
get into it, you're like, oh, okay, all right, what was I whining about so much?
right. So this is my 5-day split. Monday is upper body, 3 sets with 10 reps of each workout. Incline, Smith, bench press, 3 sets, 10 reps. Weighted pull-ups, where you has the assisted pull-up thing.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
three sets, 10 reps. I did that like a couple weeks ago. Man, I was sore for a while.
Oh, I hate
And
pull-ups.
that's even with the assisted, like with like a 60% assisted pull-ups. Then a machine chest press, which is the one where you're sitting down and you push forward.
Oh,
Um,
yep. That's a good one.
T-bar row, where you're doing the rowing thing, and then full range of motion laterals. So you're pulling out here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Those are another one that you're
Uh,
like, that
yeah,
last portion, you're like, oh my God, my shoulders.
uh, yeah. And then Y raises, cable Y raises. So 6 exercises at
Cable
three sets and
wires.
10 reps. Yeah, the Y
Like
cable Y is
that?
where so the cables are going across your body and you're
Oh,
pulling out.
yes. Like an X kind of.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
making an X with them. So
Yep.
cable Y raises. So 3 sets, 10 reps of each. So and for a person just getting into the gym, this will create plenty of DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. For
There
somebody
you
that's been
go.
in the gym, 3 sets of 10 reps is nothing. Like for Eddie or whatever, it's like this is like a little lazy guy workout. But for me, for me, 6 exercises a day, 6 different strength training exercises, and it's a 5-day split. So Tuesday is leg hamstring curls, leg extensions, leg presses, hack squats, and so on this. So this is Will Tennyson. I don't know if you've ever seen him on YouTube. Will
Sounds
Tennyson.
familiar.
He's got a pretty large YouTube following. Anyway, but yeah, he actually included arms every day. So he does a little bit of arm workout. Like, well, chest presses are arm workouts, but even on the lower leg days, he also does arm spider curls and cable curls for arms. And then on Wednesdays is flat bench press, seal rows.
That's a paid program?
Well, no, I just watched his video. He did a video with Dr. Mike explaining what his 5-day split is, and I just wrote it all
Oh,
down.
yeah.
I was
Yep.
like, because my Dr. Mike Israel was
Yeah.
reviewing his thing, and I was just like, well, if Dr. Mike agrees with it and Will Tennyson, they both do it. I was like, it should be a good yeah. And it's a doable thing. It's only 5 days a week, 6 exercises a day at three sets of 10 reps, or 10 to 12, 10 to 15 if you get really good. So and then if you really want to push it on, you can do your last set to failure instead of just stopping at 10. But
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds
uh,
like pretty good.
you
So
ever do sets to failure?
no, because I usually lift by myself.
Uh, and you can hurt yourself,
So
right? Going to
well,
failure.
yeah, I don't want to like yeah, I need a spotter, right? The
Yeah.
one time, dude, I had where I was benching and I was like, oh, I forgot. I was like, oh shit, you're by yourself here, Aaron. You got to stop one rep short of failure.
Mm.
So, and I had it on my chest. It wasn't too heavy, and I worked it all the way down where I could go move it to the side,
And
and
then
then just
kind of
like,
flop it over.
yeah. But I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, Aaron, the last
Yeah.
2 minutes of your life right there was very silly. Don't ever put yourself in that
Yeah.
position
Yeah.
again. So I
That
never have.
That's why the majority of this is on the Smith machine. It's the one that has the bar.
Oh
You know,
yes, and you can
just
just
click. Yep. You just
yes,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Smith
No, I
machine.
mean, yeah, I still get my gains, but yeah, I don't go to failure.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just, I can't, right? So,
yeah. And so, what do you do for? I mean, do you actively are you still counting macros, or are you measuring? Like, what do you do for as far
No,
as
I just make
dietary?
sure it's more protein and fats based, and then carbs kind of as I need that upfront energy,
Okay,
you know?
yeah,
Right? Because otherwise, if I eat too many carbs, I can tell I'm like
get puffy, right?
that, and like just my cognition will be like it'll be easier for like these little like mini intrusive thoughts to pop in for some
Mm,
reason. And I don't
wow.
know if
Okay.
that's like a craving or if it's
Mm,
like some sort of blood sugar thing, I don't know. I feel like it
mm,
is.
mm.
So, yeah, I don't know. It just seems like if I got like sugar or starches coursing through my veins, I feel like my mind can wander a little more. I don't know if that's
Yeah, for sure.
science there or not or what, but
Could be a combination of all of it, mental, physical, spiritual. Because
right. Yeah, so I was
sugar
never a
is a
macro
tempting.
counter guy. I kind of looked into it in the
Mm,
beginning, and I was like, man, I don't think that's sustainable.
mm,
And
yeah,
I don't need to be going that hard. I felt like if I kept the labeled stuff to a minimum, didn't really keep any sweet snacks around, and I just kept it meat and potatoes based kind of eating,
yeah. Hmm.
it works pretty good, You just got to watch out for your sauces and your cheeses and you're trying to doctor up your shit, right? To make it, so you can swallow it.
Hmm.
You got
So
to watch out.
you don't do a lot of cheese or dairy or
Oh, I do. Yeah, I do.
yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yep. At the
Cheese is
beginning, I wasn't, but then I was like, man, I don't know. I feel like I'm losing a little bit of a spot to get that protein and stuff. And they say
mm.
some people say dairy is bad for you, but I
Yeah,
think
I don't
that's
know. That's what a
only
lot. Yeah,
because
anybody that's like a bodybuilder, they don't really do dairy. Like bodybuilders don't. Like, and that's what I've noticed. Like but like we're very low amounts or something, and they're very picky about the dairy that they do eat because they talk about the casein or the estrogen or the type of stuff that like low quality dairy can do all kinds of have all kinds of stuff. But because
right.
I mean, if you're doing dirty keto, like you can eat dairy. That's what I've done a lot of. Like, and so you can actually not gain weight on it if you're monitoring everything else. You can eat plenty of cheese. You just can't do regular milk. Regular milk has a lot of sugar in it, but you can do heavy cream
Yes.
and regular cheeses. Most cheese is pretty low calorie. I mean, low carb, not low calorie. High calorie, low carb, but
Yeah. Plus,
satiating.
what's the sugar? Lactose, right? The
Lactose,
milk,
yeah,
the milk sugar.
lactic acid and stuff. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Because your body has to do something extra special there to break that down.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, almost. Yeah, I could probably do good. So we got a juicing machine here at the house now again. We just got a brand new one. So maybe I'll do a juice cleanse coming up and use that as my
There you go.
cycle breaker.
Right.
'Cause-
Something kind of re-stimulate it.
yeah, yeah. Have you ever been big? Like have you ever like really just let your body go?
Yeah. At
And
one point, I was like 255.
yeah, okay,
Right now I'm
wow.
like 215.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Yeah. I was. My
And
parents owned a grocery store, and I was like staying with them at that point. So it was like anything and everything I could have.
you're just munching on everything, huh?
Right. Just eating
Yeah.
steaks like every night and shit. And
Yeah.
great times, but then yeah, just getting up in the morning and it's like, oh man, sluggish feeling and
Yeah. Yeah. I had some ice cream last night and now I feel all
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Like so, whenever if I ever do like late night like sugar snacking,
Oh my God,
it makes me
dude.
really feel really bad in the morning.
It'll hijack your goddamn mind.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah,
like all of a sudden you're like getting up out of bed a couple
yeah,
times. I've noticed
yeah.
that
I was walking
before.
around. Yeah, yep.
Like, oh, sugar, I need more.
Yeah. No, I'm always like super hungry in the morning. If I have like ice cream or some kind of late night sugary snack, like a donut or something, I'll be super hungry in the morning.
Yeah, that is amazing how that does that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like a withdrawal thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, it stimulates sugar stimulates your hunger. Like so when when I'm good with doing the pretty much a ketogenic diet, like or even just lower carbs, your body will stay satiated longer and you won't have so it actually stimulates the GLP-1 when you eat less carbs. So GLP-1 is the Ozempic that everybody's been injecting. That happens naturally when you eat less carbs, and then the but you don't
Nah,
actually, but
nobody want to do
actually,
that. Nobody wants to
yeah,
do that though.
no. So we take
Yeah, I watched the
take the
South Park that they made fun of that drug.
Ozempic.
Yeah, it was like it was the I forget what it was called. It was like getting rid of obesity or something. That's what it was quoted. It was Cartman.
Mm,
Cartman got on it, and
yeah.
yeah, like there was like a group of moms from South Park, and they all showing their abs, and they're all on Ozempic, but they're all lying to each other about being on Ozempic and stuff. Like, no, I'm not on
Ah,
Ozempic. And
I
so,
run 5 miles a day. That's how I do this. Yeah, indeed.
oh man, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to see how that one plays out.
Yeah, I just got new health insurance, so there's a doctor in town that supposedly helps people with that. So I might do. So I've watched a couple of bodybuilders who talk about if you can't like get lean, if you really want to break through, like get yourself to a lower level, you can do a double stack of Ozempic and TRT. So for men who want to build muscle and lose weight. So the all the Ozempic does is make you not hungry. So I mean,
Right. It turns off, yeah, that hormone.
it turns off the hunger hormones, and so you don't want to eat as much. And then all you have to do is focus on eating protein, just forcing yourself to down to 1 gram of protein per desired body weight. So I want to get down to 200. And so I need to eat 200 grams of protein per day. And if I'm not hungry, just so you can, 1 pound of chicken breast is 100 grams of protein. So I could eat 2 chicken breast sandwiches and be done with it. That
Oh
would be
yeah,
my, yeah.
that seems pretty easy to do.
Yeah, that or supplement. So one and a half chicken sandwiches and then a protein shake or whatever, and then that's all you would need, and then just make sure you're taking your creatine and your vitamin supplements, and you'd be probably
Be
pretty
good.
good. So
Yeah.
yeah, and then yeah. So I mean, I'm 50, so they say most men, even if you test at like a quote unquote normal range. So I went and got my blood work done earlier this year, and it said my testosterone is at the lower to lower end of the normal spectrum, but in the 300s, 3 to 400s. But if you really want to build muscle and perform at a peak level, you want to be over 700, 1,000 or something like that. So
Something to shoot for. It seems like kind of
yeah,
high, but
yeah. Uh, they say though, when you're up there, that's how you feel like 20 years younger. So I haven't even tried it yet. So I'd be interested to see how it is to have a younger side of thing. But I mean, I've always had the symptoms they talk about with low T, like chronic fatigue and just
yeah.
all that stuff. So I was thinking of trying a double stack of the hunger suppression and the muscle builder testosterone. See how that goes.
I heard
But
that stuff's kind of pricey without
yeah,
being.
no, super pricey. This one, I went with this Core Medical. Like I saw John Bernthal, the guy who plays the Punisher. He
Yeah,
was
yep.
on he was on some interview with some guy talking about this one company, Core Medical, where they can get you Ozempic, they can get you testosterone, they can also do the peptides, like a stack of like 20 different peptides that you take if you want a body transformation. And they'll do it all. And so they called me up, and I did the thing with them, and they said it would be $1,600 for a 5 month supply of everything I need for what's it called? With the GLP and the testosterone, it'd be 1,600 bucks. And I was like, well, I mean, for a good body transformation, that's almost worth it. Like, so
It
I did a,
would be right.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I did a full body transformation in 2017. I was a bit younger then, and I didn't do, only thing I did was that I just went hardcore with lots of hit cardio and all the, I did the hardcore dietary, and I did it, but I was not, so with doing a whole bunch of cardio and really restrictive diet, I lost, 80 pounds in 8 months, got down to 195, but I didn't really build muscle. So I looked a lot, I have pictures where I'm a lot thinner, but I'm not, I don't really look jacked.
right. It wasn't. You're necessarily stronger.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. You
I
gotta
could
watch that.
run. I did a 5K that year, and I could
Yeah,
do stuff.
your body will
Well,
be like, hey, you're not putting protein in me. Well, I'm gonna take it from your muscle then.
yeah, it definitely, like, so I went from 272 down to 195, and a good portion, a good chunk of that was body muscle mass as well. So I started the whole transformation with a 40-day juice fast. So I didn't do anything but drink juiced vegetables for 40 days. And I lost 50 pounds
Wow.
in 40 days. Yeah. But I felt like I was going to die, literally. Like I was just not, it was not pleasant. It was
Right.
straight up self-torture at that point. And I was just like, nah, I don't think I could ever do that again. I don't really wouldn't want to do
Right.
it willingly. So, I mean, and then now, and you can, it's like, and that's a younger man's thing when you're pushing your body that hard. Like now that I'm older, like you can have some serious consequences. Like ever since then, whenever I've tried to fast, I will have a gout attack in my big toes or something, or in my ankles. So
Really?
yeah, yeah. So if I fast, like it'll deplete my body, or my uric acid level is like always so high that like it'll flare up when I try fasting. So it's all right. I haven't been doing too much fasting over the past couple of years. I do like 3 or 4 days of no food intake, and my body just
So you almost would have to take like a bite or
like
something,
some kind of
something to kind of make
uric
sure
acid
you
flush
have
first.
that
Yeah,
amendment in there.
yep. I don't know. And when I don't fast, I mean, I don't have the the gout stuff is pretty crazy. It's like it just flares up sometimes. It's supposed
Yeah,
to
I
be a
don't fast either. I
reaction like a to eating protein or something. They say if you eat too much meat, you can get gout, whatever. I don't know.
hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know if you
Uh,
eat too much of like cured meats, that's a thing too.
yeah. All of that stuff raises your uric acid levels. So
Like it's older Jewish men, they like their delis.
mm,
Apparently that's a thing amongst older Jewish men is they get gout.
gout. Yeah. It's an uncomfortable thing, man. It's like a
That's
really,
what I heard, man. Never had
yeah.
it, but it sounds painful.
How old are you now?
43, gonna be 44 a
Yeah.
week from Tuesday coming up here.
All right. So
So,
this,
yeah, another revolution around the old sun.
yeah, 365 days of God's grace.
Exactly, man.
Yeah. So we're doing a birthday celebration for all September birthdays at the church this Wednesday.
Nice. How old are you
So
again?
yeah,
Again?
I'm turning 51 on Thursday. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah. I was gonna say you're 50. Yeah.
51. So I'm on the other side of that half of a century.
When is that?
I turned 51 on Thursday. So
Oh, this Thursday. Oh yeah, you
this
said that.
Thursday.
Sorry, my
Yeah,
bad, dude.
yeah, yeah, 51.
Cool. Yep, no September birthday, Libra.
Yeah, yeah, yep, yep. And that thing. But
Just another day.
it is, it is. I mean, well,
Women,
I kind of,
they love
I'm,
their birthday celebrations, but guys, we're just like, just another
yeah,
day.
well, I've kind of this, so I mean, yeah, that's how I was for a long time. But now that I've kind of pressed into the spiritual stuff more, every year I kind of count it as another year of God's grace. So that's why every year I just,
Yeah,
kind
there
of
you go, man.
just thankful,
For
thankful to
sure.
be alive, thankful to I try, I want to. So my goal is to get more and more thankful until I see God, and then be like, "Thank you." Every like just the more I try and cultivate an attitude of gratitude in my heart more and more, especially the older I get, the closer I get to the heavens door there.
I like it. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah,
about gratitude.
yeah, yeah.
Get you
Humility and
everywhere.
gratitude. Yeah,
It'll get you everywhere.
it will. It really will. It makes a huge change, a huge difference in a person's motivations and everything. So. That's what I'm meditating on this week, actually. Yeah, just how 51 years. What is that? Let's see. Let's do the maths. What is 51 times 365?
Right? 15,000.
18,615 days on Earth.
There you go.
Yeah. So I try and ask myself every year, uh, what am I? What did I learn? Like, did I learn anything in this past 18,000 days on Earth? And so. And did I learn anything new in the past year? And so that's what I always do and try and do an
You,
evaluation.
yeah, like a little bit of like a kind of year in review,
Yeah,
little
yeah,
little
basically.
inventory check.
Yeah. So
Yeah, same here, man.
what have we learned this year? I mean, so this past year since I turned 50, I've been crazy blessed. Like I've just been getting things that I always wanted that I could never afford, and just this job, having being able to pay bills and being able to just have a totally different level of uh, just financial security was at a whole different level this year. So it was pretty cool. But yeah,
Yeah, it's nice, man. It's nice when you kind of
yeah,
some
yeah,
things you used to worry about, you don't have to worry about anymore.
yeah, yeah.
Or, we put the burden on God, right? He takes the burden,
It
so
does, it does.
we
It's just
can
trust.
live,
Well, yeah, I mean, I've
you
always been
know,
trusting him in all things, but then so the Bible says if you delight yourself in the Lord, He'll give you the desires of your heart. And so I've been getting blessed with a lot of the desires of my heart over the past year. So I just like need to um but I don't know if I still have to do basically an inventory of what I've done in the past year and what I've actually learned because you need to be a lifelong learner and you need to process, those lessons if you
you
really want
do.
to be effective because we can spend decades just running around the same hill if we don't like if we're not self-aware. Like you just be caught in a loop
Yeah.
doing the same thing and you're like, oh wow, there was a whole decade I just missed. But yep,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, when looking back on that year you just had to, it's not only, kind of how you approached it, but it's like also what happened too, right? Did you lose
exactly, yeah,
family members?
yeah.
Did you have a life change?
So
You have to take that all into consideration, right? Because some of that can steer how you kind of approached your year, right? You know, if you
Yep.
were sad over a loss of something, shit, man, that can create a whole season worth of funk.
Yeah, where you don't do anything and you don't. Yeah, yeah.
Right. You're just caught up in yourself, and it just takes you a whole season to kind of get out of that. And
So
yeah, so
my 18-year-old daughter went off to college in August, and so or last month, yeah, and that was
cool.
a huge financial burden though. So
Yeah.
so that was my goal
You
was to
hope.
get a most majority of my debts paid off by the end of the year. But instead of doing that, we paid like over $4,000 to get my daughter out to upstate New York. And so, and now she does, her and her boyfriend, they got out there and then they decided they don't like it. I'm like, oh, really? Oh, so they're
Give
going
it
to
some
become, yeah,
time.
well, they're going to finish. My wife was like, no, you're going to finish the semester, at least get the credits. But they're going to come back for the spring semester and go to college out here. So, which was what they should have done in the first place. That would have saved us thousands of dollars. But
Well, you know what? You got to go through those exercises, right? And then you
yeah,
exhausted
yeah.
it. Then you
So,
exhausted it. At least they went through it. They tried it. They exhausted it. You know,
yeah.
let's try to minimize the money wasting, but sometimes you just gotta waste money to figure shit out.
Yeah, kids are expensive sometimes, a lot of the time.
Well, that's a whole different change of pace, I'm
Yeah.
sure, from coming from New Mexico.
Oh yeah, it was a big old shock for them. They didn't realize what they were doing. They
How
thought
long
it
did it
was
how long did it take for them to come into conclusion that it's not for them? Like weeks?
yeah, about a month of being out there, the first month of
You
semester.
probably were like, God dare
Yeah, yeah. I haven't even talked to the boyfriend yet. I was like, I need to talk to Mr. Clayton needs to call me because I need to talk to this kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
all right. Well,
I
yeah.
mean, it's mutual between both of them, right? It's not one of them's like, oh, one of them wants to come back, but
Yeah, no, they're both I don't know, fumbling through it. But I mean, I'm totally down with them fumbling through life, but I'm just not down with expending all of my any cash that I was going to pay debts with. It's going all to them, and so it's just
right.
like
Make sure you get something out of it, kind of thing.
like oh, sheesh. Like I
Yeah.
mean, the whole thing. I want to see all my kids do good, but I'm not just down to see all my kids just waste money. Like. Well, like I've always had them work for whatever they asked me for. So I was like, oh, you want this? I'll get you what you want, but you're gonna work for it. You're gonna do something, achieve something. So the good thing about
Yep.
my 18-year-old daughter, I mean, she was always faithful with serving in the church. She always helped she was our Sunday school teacher for years, and she was always good to do the right things. And now like, I don't know, like, I'm just like, I really wanted them to be here. So that way, I can just see if they're doing the right things or not without them being, 2,000 miles away. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, they're
Well, they'll
making,
be back. So
yeah, yep. So
careful what you
now,
wish for.
yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see how expensive it is to get them back out here because it was, not cheap. But so they're driving the car, the car that I gave my daughter. The boyfriend sold his car, so they just went in her car. Or the but and then so we had to call. Then she went and drove somewhere that was an hour away from the school, and then the car was
It broke
overheating.
down.
So it
Oh,
will it started overheating. I was like, do not run it while it's overheating. Turn it off. We'll call the roadside assistance, and they will take you back. Like,
sounds
'cause
like me in college.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
had to replace an alternator on the side of the road once because
Yeah.
that's I was
Well,
stranded in my college town, and no mom and dad ain't coming down. Nobody's helping you. You gotta. I had a buddy hold the flashlight, and it was winter time, so it
wow.
really sucked, right? But we got it done.
Wow. Wow. Oh, good
Well,
stuff, brother.
yeah,
All right.
man.
Well,
At least we could touch base. It's
yeah,
always nice to
absolutely.
touch base. It's something.
All
Yep,
right.
keep
Well,
going, man, and
We'll
You
keep
have a great,
pressing on.
yeah, you have a great Monday, buddy.
All right, brother. We'll see you in the morning tomorrow.
Yep. Take care, bro.
Later. Later.
Bye.